has great significance for us and is the most sacred name associated with our nationality. The people who are in this room from the Hindu Indian community are our friends, our colleagues, and our neighbors. They share many of the same values that we also guard with great care, no matter where we happen to live in the world. The reality is that although they have no intent of hurting or rejecting the Iranian American community, that is exactly the effect it'll have. We all know that sometimes we say and do things with no intention of hurting a loved one. But when we realize that the effect of our action is hurtful, we reevaluate our position and change our course of action. On behalf of the Iranian American residents of Sunnyvale and the greater Iranian community, I ask that you vote against this name change and consider win-win alternatives that offer the acceptance sought by one group without rejecting another. Thank you for taking my...
Thank you very much. Please, no applause. It's not appropriate. Nilo Salehi, followed by Elorahim Gelitkalim. I'm sorry. Please correct the pronunciation of your name.
Nilo Salehi is correct. Thank you.
Oh, great.
Yes. Good evening, Mr. Mayor of Sunnyvale, respectful Vice Mayor, and members of Council. I would like to start my statement tonight with a poem from a contemporary artist and poet named Margaret Beagle. He says, "Your motherland is within the heart of people who like you dearly." We American Iranians have found Bay Area as our homeland, our second home far away from home. And that's because we feel that sort of attention and affection we receive from people, from American citizens here in this society. However, we're still connecting ourselves to every single piece by which we can identify ourselves. And certainly Persian Drive is one of those. To an extreme analogy, the Persian Drive to me was and still is a home sweet home door sign. When I'm passing by, I really feel like that's like a home to me. And honestly, sometimes I'm taking my friends from other states to this place to show them that this is the street that I'm so proud of, because before even I came here, I had a recognition of my country here. By taking this away, I feel yet another rejection our nation, Iranian nation, has gone through. As you all may know, that our nation has gone through many different rejections throughout these past 20 years, and this, by comparison, is very minor compared to other rejections we've been through, but definitely is very important to us not to feel rejected again and again. Needless to say, if you ask a 40-year-old woman who born on Persian Drive how you can identify yourself after the name changes, I wonder if she can come up with a single simple answer. And last but not least is, I am a true believer that recognition and acceptance in community and society must be earned. It can certainly not be achieved and or accomplished by changing a name. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. The next person is Ibrahim Khan, and to be followed by George Crisell. And by the way, I've been asked by my colleague, the Vice Mayor here, if people who come before us could indicate at the beginning of your presentation whether you are in favor of the name change or opposed to the name change or wish to say something else.
Thank you. Honorable members of the City Council, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Thanks for the opportunity. My name is Ibrahim Khalistani. Me and my wife, we live in the borderline between Cupertino and Sunnyvale.
Would you mind pulling the microphone a little bit closer to your mouth, sir? Thank you.
My name is Ibrahim Khalistani. Me and my wife, we live in the borderline between Cupertino and Sunnyvale. We live in this neighborhood for about 8 years, and we are registered voters. I am against the name change. I tried to find a fundamental reason why all of a sudden Hindu temple makes such a request. I could not find a satisfying answer for myself. In the January 7, 2002, a fax arrived to your office that Hindu Temple states that such name change request would accurately reflect the Hindu Temple. I must say that your request to the honorable members of the Temple Board of Directors that they have made such a request is unreasonable and one-sided. In a report that it is generated by the staff member of the city of Sunnyvale, it's stated that Hindu community is seeking recognition of its presence. That is why the temple is asking for the name change. I say it loud and clear. Dear board of directors of the Hindu Temple, be happy. You have the recognition. Just look at what you have.
Okay, sir, I'd ask you to talk about the way you feel and you think.
Yes, that's what I feel. Look at what we have here. We have a temple which is located on a land that is a little over 3 acres in the heart of Silicon Valley, Sunnyvale, in the United States of America. And you